ANAMBRA youth captured 2 kidnappers, beat them mercilessly, and seized their guns. Welcome to the news, and thank you for tuning in to listen. According to Daily Post, an AK-47 and a pump-action rifle, along with an abducted victim, were found and recovered by youth from the Oba community in the Demle South local government area of Anambra State. As disclosed by an eyewitness, the syndicate who were using a red Toyota Corolla to carry out the operations were apprehended on Friday afternoon, 28th October 2022, shortly after they captured a man and took away his vehicle as well as all their valuables. The eyewitness added that they kidnapped the man in front of a primary school in the community. They stole his car and abducted him too. Some youths of the Oba community who have constituted themselves into civilian authority chased after them while they were alerted. When the kidnappers saw this, that they were being pursued, they pursued the kidnapped man out of the car and continued driving. They thought that freeing the kidnapped man would make the youth to retreat, but they were mistaken. The youth pursued them and they headed towards Orifite before their vehicle developed fault and they were arrested, he concluded. Meanwhile, a live footage that was trending on the internet conveyed how the apprehension was successful, executed as 2 suspects who were covered with bloodstains and injuries, probably after the youth must have beaten them up because the criminals were also tied up. You see, I don't even understand. The rate of kidnapping, the rate of kidnapping has increased. And if people understand or remember what I've always been saying, that crime begets crime. In the presence of crime, nobody is held responsible. Let's say today somebody comes and kidnaps in a very quiet community where we say kidnapping no day happened before. You understand me? If in a community now, kidnapping that does not happen suddenly starts happening, and instead of maybe the traditional rule of that community do something about it, he's nonchalant about it because maybe it does not happen to a member of his family, or because he believes, it's just a one-off, and it continues again and again and again and again. Do you know what it means? It means that they have, whoever that is the traditional ruler of that community has told the kidnappers, a message that the kidnappers have gotten was that you can come and you're welcome into our community. But if crime happens and they follow it up immediately, like they follow it up back to back, I tell you, the rate of crime is going to be lesser, because these people get the memo that look, there is no space for us here to come and misbehave. These people are not even going to allow us to come and even misbehave at all. That is how I see it. Even as kidnapping is taking place here and there, some people are still shouting APC change, next level Nigeria. So do you. This is my worry too, and I ask who caused them. Some of them shouting the All Progressive Congress have their brothers and sisters kidnapped. Their parents are still suffering in the village while themselves are jobless. I did tell you. But that's not the bone of contention. My own is even the government that didn't permit this thing. If you don't want something, just like a human being, if you don't condemn, let me use another scenario, domestic violence. Let's say, for instance, you're in a relationship and your partner hates you for the first time. I tell you, your attitude to your reaction to that particular action is going to determine whether he's going to hit you again or he's going to get the memo that you don't tolerate it. If you act like you tolerate his uncle, he is going to keep beating you and even start beating you for life. But if you act like you don't tolerate it, you understand that memo, you tell him that, oh God, never, or madam, never, you don't try this next time. He's going to get a memo and he's going to know that, this one's, what's it called? This person no go agree you, go allow me treat. You don't allow yourself to be disrespected. You don't allow yourself to be disrespected, and then after you start saying, no, this person disrespects you. Do you understand? So it is your attitude now to that particular, maybe then hit you or then slap you, then go determine if that thing will happen again. Some people are saying that what these people did, that is the youth now, what they did is wrong. But I'm telling you, do you know that these people now, by the time when they remember, I'm not saying this is wrong, I mean this is right too. I'm saying these people now, by the time they remember, that's these kidnappers, they remember that they were beaten mercilessly, that if not for God's intervention, if I don't lie them petrol, like this burn them, I don't think they will do it again. There was a time where kidnapping was very popular in Lagos State. To the extent that, people no longer call the police. If you call the police, you just to waste your time. Before you say Jack Robinson, if they just hear say this person na kidnapping na kidnapper, you no need to shout and finish. They don't do factory reset. That person I not sure say for in life ever. All right. Okay, somebody is saying a very good job, keep it up, and another is replying, keep what up, they're just beating innocent people. Very soon the eyes go clear, go realize the crime and criminality affect everybody. Okay, good job, kudos to ANAMBRA youth for a work well done. Yes, what they did was good, but they should also go and arrest those boys selling Urumiri cocaine, loud, squishy, etc. at Oba Newi, Neuro Junction, area by U-turn. That area is now a den of armed robbers. ND1TS units command should go and arrest them. This person don't give them work. Okay, they're just beating innocent people. I beg me gonna ask them whether them be Fulani or Yoruba. I don't understand. APC for kidnapping while the PDP is share the money. Alright, yes, so sharing the national moi, can you imagine? Anambra State is another PDP, or it's either PDP or ABGA. It has nothing to do with APC. Kidnapping and armed has been in the blood of Anambra people from the time immemorial. The ABGA and People Democratic Party filled Anambra State and not the APC. You must be a mad person. You just hate the APC. Are you really serious? Like you are really, really sincerely serious? All right. Now, I've said it before that it is actually very wrong to come out and stereotype. Coming out to say a particular tribe, this is what they do. It is very, very wrong. Very wrong. Okay, please go back and cut off their two hands and remove one of their two eyes. Brother. A good work to brave people of Anambra State. Anybody should wake up from their slumbering. Now, those who are saying jungle justice is good, it's actually not good. There are disadvantages of jungle justice, but my own is alright. Well, at the end of the day, my own 2 cents to this thing is, if the crime nationally reduce, it will make all this crime such as kidnapping, stealing, it will reduce. Why? Because if people do not have what to hide under, if you do not have the insecurity to hide under in this country, a lot of crime will not go unpunished. Alright, on this note, you have